This is Baron the Bear, and this is going to be a short video on troop formations. This is going to be a revision to add on to the previous video I made. I do appreciate comments and constructive criticism. I did forget some things I wanted to put out, information to explain a little bit. So I took some of the feedback I got, and this is going to be some added information that's going to probably help you, hopefully. So if you look at your on the right side of the screen here with the troops here, it gives you the battle power, hit points, defense, gives you stats. On the very bottom you see units. Okay, 10. That's the capacity of this troop when you send it on a march with your other troops. So for building one of these, it's going to be equivalent to like 10 snipers, which is a unit of 1. So now a sniper, my highest level sniper, the attack damage is 104. So you times that by 10, and that's 1,040 damage. Okay, so one of these is only a little bit more. It does 16 more damage versus the 10 snipers. So it's not much. What the reason why people use other long range besides just the snipers is because there's skills for certain units. So if you go down underneath those stats, there's a little icon picture with the laser. You click onto that. Every 3 attacks will trigger a devastating laser beam, damaging a max of 3 targets. What that means is it's going to hit 3 targets every 3 attacks. So it does more of an area damage, right? Let's go look at your snipers, which are also long range. Let's go underneath the picture. Each attack has 25% to release an overshoot attack, dealing a large amount of damage to a single enemy. Damage prioritizes enemy backline units. Okay, that's not snipers, though. Let's go to snipers. Every 3 attacks will trigger a deadly hit, dealing 1.8 times normal damage to a single unit. Okay, so what the sniper does is, they're every 3 attacks. It does almost twice the amount of damage to a single enemy. So think of your snipers as doing only a damage to 1 unit, and your artillery, laser cannons, those are doing damage to multiple units. Okay, so if you're attacking a monster, you might be better off just to use the snipers, because you're not doing no damage to anything else. If you're attacking other people, since you already have a workshop, you know, you're gonna be building units, and since you already got your factories, you're going to be building snipers on your camp. So it does make sense to, why not just build some artillery and laser cannons. You can build them out all at the same time and help build up your army faster. So your laser cannons, artillery will do. Let's look at the flame cannon. See what this does. Every 3 attacks will trigger their bomb launch, launching 3 bombs at the enemies. So see, those skills are going to be are going to do area damage. Snipers just going to do a single damage to 1 unit. So your snipers are going to be sniping off the enemy units, and your artillery is going to do some damage to other units around. Now, the laser cannon had a damage of like 1,050. All right. If you look here, these artillery units only do 627. So these do less damage, but the unit still. Look at the unit still. This is 5. Okay. So if you add twice that amount, that's going to do 1,200, almost 1,200 almost 1260 damage. So these might be a lot better to be using than the laser cannons. Now I'm at a lower level laser cannon, so let's go back over to see what the next troops are. Here we go. Okay, these do 1540. Okay, so if I might just not want to use my laser cannons yet until I can upgrade them to these enhanced laser cannons, because my flame cannons do more damage. So it would make sense to just remove, those laser cannons and just go with my flame cannons for right now. Now, if I'm trying to get rid of those laser cannons, I might want to put them in. Okay, now we're going to go into the actual setting up the troops again. Now, this is probably going to be the best strategy. Okay, let's go into the front row first. Okay, notice how I got a 1. Same thing I had in my monster video. Alright, you want to put a 1 in everything. Now I'm going to use 500 intermediate shredders. Maybe I don't want to use that 800 of those. Maybe I just want to go down, make it 500. Okay, but then I got, if you look down here, I don't have any more shredders. I don't know what happened to them. I think they all died. But if I had lower tier shredders, I would want to add those underneath. Instead of doing 500 of these, maybe I would do 400 of my level 6 shredders and 100 of my level 4 shredders. So, because that's how your front row needs to be. You need to have 4 units in every row of attacks. Your front row, you need 4 units. Your middle row, you need 4 units. And your back row, you need 4 units. Let's go to back middle row. Once again, I'm only using 1. Okay, you got your level 6s and you got your level 7s. You got your level 6s. Got 1 troop of each. Okay. Here you got the back row. You got your flame cannons, advanced shielder, just the 1, intermediate snipers, laser cannon, intermediate cannon, okay, and skilled snipers. So you can see how I staggered them. The flame cannon is 1200, intermediate cannon is 100, intermediate sniper is 75,000. Skilled snipers 99. Okay, so I'm trying to get rid of the bottom 2 units you're seeing here, the level 5 and level 4. I'm trying to get rid of those, so when I'm out attacking, these guys get killed, it's good because I'm dropping my lower troops. Okay, now you might be wondering, why I'm only using laser cannons 500. The flame cannons, from what I showed, statistics wise, they do more damage. So if I use some of the laser cannons here, if some of those die out, it's not a big thing, because the next time I upgrade the workshop, to the level I can produce an advanced laser cannons, and those are the ones I'm wanting. So this might help, with some of the troop losses to kind of even it out. So you want to try to get rid of, like right now, I haven't been able to make my advanced laser cannons, but it doesn't mean I can't. I can still try to get rid of my ones now. Since I got flame cannons now, I can start getting rid of those laser cannons, and get prepared for, getting my advanced cannons. So maybe if I fight it enough to where I get it down the laser cannons maybe to 1,000, when I do upgrade and get my advanced laser cannons, I can just promote those 1,000. instead of having to promote 3700 right now. So basically, what I'm saying is these laser cannons, they've become obsolete in my formations now. I'm trying to get rid of them. So this is how it is. I got it set up. So now I'll show you a video on an attack here, just so you can understand. If you noticed, there's 4 units in each of the rows now. All right, my shredders are taking some damage. My back rows is mainly snipers. I do have laser cannons on this one. I could have took this off and just put them all flame cannons, but you get the general idea. He was hitting my snipers. He's not hitting my other units. Okay, now this isn't the best scenario because if I was doing monster hunting, just doing a monster, I would have added more shredders so he wouldn't be hitting my back units at all, and my heal time would be lower. But you got the general idea. When you got the general idea, you put one of everything. And the enemy troops, when you're attacking a player, their units are going to be hitting those. So that might be 300 damage. 200 damage that it's not going to go onto your main troops, and you're not going to take a loss of 200 or 300 troops or something. You're going to take you're only going to lose that one unit. So, and some people like to leave the level 1 shield generator in the back just to throw a little extra shield out. I've seen that people do that technique. I mean, whether that really helps or not, but that should be it. I think for the revision, I think the key is just to look at the stats. Look at the damage and their unit capacity. If you're able to train after certain upgrades, if you can unlock a ranged unit that does more damage overall with its capacity, if it's a 10-5 capacity versus a 1. If you can do more damage than your current snipers, maybe that's a good thing to use until you get to your next grade of snipers. You constantly want to be moving up into your troop levels. Well, this is Baron the Bear, and I hope this revision made some differences to improve on the previous video. Thanks for everyone for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.